You are too busy working on your business. You can't work in your business. We've all been there. Maybe you're out there running a couple crews right now, the busy time of year. Maybe you're writing proposals, you're collecting checks. Maybe you're dropping stock off to a job. Maybe you're a two-man show and you're always in the bucket and doing your estimates at night. But you hear about all these great things and you know they work. You've heard that they work, but you just don't have time to do them. I'm Ron Ramsden. I'm a DYB coach, also painting contractor up here in Massachusetts. The reason I tell you I'm a painting contractor is I've been in those shoes. I'm out there grinding and I hear about this great thing. Maybe I try it, I do it for a couple months, and then it gets put on the back burner because there's another fire. Maybe there's 3 or 4 things I should be doing. I know they work, and they were working for me before, but I just don't have enough time. So behind me in this mess of letters is a lot of things that we should be doing. Just imagine your administration of your office that isn't happening. And these are some of the things that could be happening, but we just don't have enough time of them. I'm just going to go through a few of them. Scheduling, production management, prepare estimates and quotes. Maybe you have everything, you've written them down, you have a form you put them on, but it's actually getting them to the customer on a timely basis. Imagine having someone else prepare that. You just have to go through it, or you have your production rates, you don't have to go through it. You actually do the proposal. Someone else prepares it for you. You just glance at it when it's done and hit send. Wouldn't that be a time saver? CRM management. Keying everything in and keeping it on track, because right now is your busy time. But what happens in your slow time? Maybe you're busy up through Christmas and then you see the light at the end of the tunnel and it's coming up quick. If you had everything in your CRM, you could be keep in touch with those customers on a regular basis. Payrolls, job costing, website management. What is the content in your website? Are you actually putting anything new on there? What about that blog that you were meaning to write? Maybe you started writing it and the greatest intentions, right? We all have great intentions. Then we have social media management. Send out cards. So valuable. Staying in touch with the customer with that personalized fun card. Or maybe having their birthdays. Sometimes you do know when someone's birthday is. Maybe you can find it on Facebook. Imagine getting a card from your painting contractor. It might sound weird, but they're not going to forget you. Then you have video editing. You have writing. You have just editing. Maybe you're writing a blog and you need someone to edit it for spelling, grammatically correct. Maybe you're from Boston and you just don't pronounce some of the letters anymore. So anyways, and email campaigns. How important is an email campaign? We often talk about this as, I'm going to just use Bob's store. I have not been in Bob's store in ages, but I get an email, I think 3 or 4 times a week from him. But I like that 20% off coupon just in case I need a new pair of shoes. So I do not delete it and I won't unsubscribe. Same thing for your customers. You might be sending them something, maybe they're not opening, but they're a reminder that you're there. So anyways, now we're going to talk about some of the programs. I'm going to tell you how we can fix all this and get this all done for very, very little cost. Programs. These are some of the things that can help you. Is of course Basecamp. We have the calendars and we have the projects. We have pipeline deals. That's my favorite. I love pipeline deals. I jumped onto that about 3 years ago. And my entire business is found on pipeline deals. I can tell you every proposal I wrote to a certain person, every card I sent to them, and then any phone calls we had, all in pipeline deals. Great tool. Estimate Rocket, very, very powerful proposal tool along with PEP estimating. T-sheets. A lot of us punching in, punching out. At least their crew is on their phones. And if they can't punch in, punch it out, they can actually text in and out. Imagine using this and having someone set this up for you. And then we have QuickBooks. QuickBooks, obviously your numbers. If you don't know your numbers, you don't know anything. Indeed, job postings into some other job areas you can post along with Craigslist ads. We have WordPress. WordPress is great for blogs. I know that's what I use. Produce a lot of blogs on there. We have Post Planner. Maybe you need something that's actually going to continuously feed your social media. Social media, let's talk about Facebook. How often are you posting to it? You have great times. Maybe you'll post 3 times in a day because you have pictures, and then you don't post for the next week. maybe you should be posting every other day instead of 3 times in one day. Imagine if someone took care of all that for you. We have MailChimp and Constant Contact. That's another great email. Maybe it's a newsletter you need put together. Of course, YouTube, editing of YouTube video, getting it out there, posting it on your YouTube channel. If you don't have one, maybe you need someone to help you set that up. These are all great ideas. We have Google Forms and Google Docs. How are we going to get all this done when we're out putting paint on the side of a house? Maybe we got to go paint someone's ceiling. They have a stain in their ceiling. What's more important? Painting that stain, painting that ceiling, or getting some of this stuff done? And we know if we don't paint that ceiling, we can't get any of this done. And this just goes on and on and on. But what I want to talk about is this is all leading up to is virtual assistants. We hear about them. We all think these virtual assistants are all in another country. Well, there's a lot of them there are. But we have a virtual assistant that we recommend. And I would like to recommend it to you. If you'd like more information, you can send me a comment. I'm going to put a link on here to find out more about the virtual assistant. And what a virtual assistant does for a very, very low price, a reasonable price, you could hire them for 4 hours a week, 8 hours a week, or even less. You can assign them certain tools in your business that they'll have access to. They will be able to create content for you, social media. Maybe they're going to have access to your CRM. They will put out send out cards. Of course, we can talk about budget with them and everything else, but they do this so often, they're not relearning each program every time we use it. I know for myself for send out cards, I love send out cards, but when I want to design a special card, it takes me quite a while, and heavens know if you don't save it, then you're doing it all over again and again and again. So, some of these things, when you have someone who's doing this over and over and over, they're not only efficient, they're fast, and they're good. So we recommend a virtual assistant that I would love to send the information off to you. If you would want more information about this virtual assistant, please leave a message here. You can shoot me a message here at dyb.com. Virtual assistants for about 4 hours a week, they will free up 8 to 10 to 12 hours and everything will get done. Imagine that for around $100 a week. You can have all the back end things that you choose to have done. So anyways, I'm Ron Ramsden. I'm a DYB coach, also painting contractor up here in Massachusetts. I highly recommend using a virtual assistant. You can pick and choose the things you want them to do, and as you feel more comfortable, you can add more and more onto their plate. When all this is happening, your business will be growing and growing and growing, and things will be getting done. So if you'd like to contact me, Ron at dybcoach.com. You can check out more about DYB Coach at joindyb.com. Send me a message on Facebook. I'd love to chat with you. You can reach out here and you can email me here. You can put a comment on the bottom of this video. I'll be more than happy to get back to you. And if you'd like more information about virtual assistants and the one I recommend, please send me a message. Have a great day and get busy and make some money working on your business. Have a great one. Bye.